What is up? Fam bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's get into the cards and see what comes out for us on the day. Alright, so let's go to the mother deck and create us a deck for this read. Okay. This dress is so annoying. It always slides down. Okay. That's good. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. I just turned on my other phone so I can get some sounds going in the background. Let's tap into the energy and see what messages come through. Alright, so let's get the main theme for the read out here. Ooh. Shavi Zane has a new read out here. 2 cards came out. We'll keep them. So I will be checking that out once we're done. Alright, let's get some clarifiers out here. Okay, there we go. Earth rhythms. Let's do that. As an earth sign, of course. Let's get some earth rhythms. Let's get past these commercials. Alright. Let's get our clarifiers out. I immediately feel grounding in the lower chakras. Earth energies, right? The grounding energies. You ground yourself out in earth. Yourself. What was that? Alright, so let's shuffle again. Get our second set of clarifiers. Alright, we'll take that one. Okay. So the bottom of the deck card, we have archangels. Please take my worries, fears, and uncertainties, the concerns of my heart. All right, so I feel like there's a lot of things that we're releasing at this time. There's always shit to release because there's always stuff people trying to put onto you. But the main thing for the read is your every step is ordered. So hopefully you don't have any regrets. If you do, you're getting rid of those, right? We're releasing those, any worries, fears, or uncertainties, and uncertainties in regards to maybe releasing a relationship and how it worked, and accepting the shift, let's get into the first card that we're going to clarify. We have your inner truth is the cool flame of awareness that internally or eternally guards your birthright. The experience of inner peace. So I feel like a lot of things that you've had trouble releasing before, there's about to be an inner peace that is going to unlock a next level frequency of detachment. Because detachment brings peace, in a way. First card to clarify this is love will never have you in competition. Okay, so if you have, this could be family, romantic, friendship, platonic, career. True love would never have you in competition or, make you feel less than or judge you. It's funny, we talked about detachment, and this card speaks about dark attachments. Okay, so there are some people around you, perhaps that have some dark attachments. Maybe they are, not aware of them, not conscious of them. And maybe you're not as fully conscious of the dark attachments that some people may have or carry. But I feel like you're going to be, you're awakening to that. The next card that we're going to clarify, 2 came out. The first one is stern, loving, but direct nurturing of Big Mama. Push them out and speak truth. So you might have to employ the stern and loving energy of Big Mama in regards to certain people, certain relationships, tough love. That is just going to come from you speaking your truth. The next card we're going to clarify is petty matters send you reeling, but it's just the subconscious purging. So again, we are releasing worries, fears, and uncertainties. There are some codependencies that may have been triggered because of some petty situations. So stern and loving, but direct nurturing of Big Mama. You may be facing that energy or giving that energy. You may be receiving that or giving that. We have ask, admit to activate. All right. So there is possibly some heavy energies of people with dark attachments that are around you. It's giving karma. It's giving karma. Big Mama. Amit is Big Mama. Gives Big Mama energy. You know, she gives that segment energy, that Kali energy, that Lilith energy. You know what I'm saying? But as this judgment is being dished out, Spirit wants you to tap into your inner truth, because that's a cool flame of awareness that can eternally guard your birthright and allow you to be still as it is happening and not intervene, not switch up, not give in. But, you know, it's that energy of, you know, how some parents, they'll threaten to put the child on punishment or whatever, but then don't go through with the punishment, you know. Don't go through with the discipline. But there is a pulling back of energy that is happening here. Perhaps on both sides. One is being done with not the greatest intentions. And it may not be, again, it may not be conscious. It could be a subconscious thing. But it's time for you to stand your ground on what you know you deserve, your birthright, you know, a fulfilling love. It's time for you to stand your ground and set healthy boundaries. Like, for real, for real. Next card that we're going to clarify here is your energy shifts rooms. Okay. Like, you coming in with this Big Mama energy. And when petty stuff comes up, like, you giving Big Mama energy when that petty stuff come up. And you're going in. You're not allowing things to just slide anymore. You know, when you love people, you take the consideration. You look at stuff and make sure that you're not doing anything that can offend that loved one. Or you just take extra precaution. The next card I want to clarify here is inner battles. Okay? You may have an inner battle in regards to releasing certain energies, certain people, to fall back. Again, this speaks to the uncertainties. Like, certain people are so used to you giving in and they keep overstepping your boundaries because they know you're not going to enforce them. Right? And sometimes you feel you're afraid to enforce them because you feel that is going to push said person away. They're not going to treat you the same. You kind of fear the relationship changing, but maybe it needs to. You know, it's inevitable. And so that may be an inner battle that you're facing, but stepping into this. Yeah, there's an inner battles. But like, there's a heartbreak you've been afraid to experience. Afraid that it's going to be as painful as past heartbreaks. But I feel like just allow it to happen. And you see, you'll come to realize that it's not as tough or as hard as you thought it would be. You know? First card to clarify inner battles is we have spying here. You may want to, Yeah, it's a heartbreak you've been trying to avoid. You may spend some time spying, or this person will be possibly spying on you, checking your social medias, things like that. It says now that you're stepping into your authority, Spirit is fucking them up. All of them. They thought they got away. Okay? So, yeah. There's the authority word as well. It's been coming up a lot in other reads. Like, it's what it says. In the month of April, it says authority not used is wasted. Something like that. And I feel like you're not about to waste your authority anymore. You know people have displayed their ability to love to you and shown their ability to other people, but hadn't or don't extend that to you. And you're like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to sell myself short. I don't want to keep giving my love out at a discounted rate. I know what you're capable of. You just don't want to give that to me. And that's okay. You have really grown. You're not realizing how much you've grown. Since the Most High can trust you to learn the lesson and share the wisdom. You are a trendsetter. And it says you went through it to teach humanity. Okay? There's going to be a great strength that comes from this. Know that the pain that you've been through was not in vain at all. You know, like it says, invoke the primordial mother. That's given that emit energy as well, because she's part of the Egyptian pantheon or Nibiru. And we know we had the Big Mama energy come out as well. We have Ask Amit to activate stern Big Mama energy. Spirit is fucking them up, all of them. Okay, now that you're stepping into your power. And I literally just heard this before in the read before I started this that I was listening to. That once you start believing in yourself, you activate a new level of security. Like Spirit can't protect you in the way that they need to. That's why they put you through a whole lot of different things so that you can awaken. You know, and once you start believing in yourself, standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, you awaken a new level of protection. Last card we have to clarify. And I say it could be family, friends, narcissistic parents, or siblings. Here. First card to clarify that is will you allow the moon to draw you inward, keeping you stuck in emotions that need to be expressed? No, we're not. We're speaking our truth. Stern but loving, but direct truth. And as nurturing as we can, but we got to get to the heart of the matter. We got to stop playing. You know, it says bold movement forward. Again, a heartbreak that you've been avoiding. It's not going to be as painful as you think it is, I feel. It's not going to be as tough. Archangel, please take my worries, fears, and uncertainties, the concerns of my heart. I feel like you're stepping out and you're being fearless. You're stepping into your authority. So it's like the sun. You burn bright. No matter how many try to blow it out. You know, no matter how many people try to snuff out your light and blow you out, We'll say it's a candle. Your candle burns with the intensity of the sun. Your light shines with the intensity of the sun. It's impossible to blow out the light of the sun. It's self-generating. It needs nothing to charge itself up to do what it needs to do. And that's how bright your light is and will be when you step into your authority and your power. Your every step has been ordered. Nothing that you've been through has been in vain. Okay? So now let's just kind of shuffle through our deck here and just pull out, see what cards. Stop making excuses for her. Okay, so that could be a rejection is God's protection. You may feel rejected from a person or whatever, but it's God's protection. It's time for you to face that heartbreak head on that you've been avoiding and been caving in. It says integrity is the greatest protection. You know, no one can say you scammed them, tricked them, or anything. You've always been upfront with what it is that you want, expect. Okay. It says the world needs your wisdom. Again, it's time for you to step into your authority. You've been through all of the trials and tribulations so that you can teach humanity. You know, you are a trendsetter. You've known this about yourself from a very young age. It says self-love needs to be on 10, on 100, on 1,000, on 1,000, okay? That's going to help you get through this heartbreak as well. It says you are completely creating your trajectory at this point. Now that you've stepped into your authority and your power, you are completely creating your trajectory. Dream big, bitch. Dream big, bitch. Stand your ground. Again, when the heartbreak starts getting too much for you, you start cowering, second guessing. No, you need to set healthy boundaries and you need to stand your ground. It says you're not like them. You're not ordinary. Your energy cannot be touched or controlled, stolen or reduced. It's yours and yours alone. Okay? You are an exception to the rule. And it's okay to stand in that and to know that. And when you do, the support that you need, that you require, will come in. Divine forgiveness and divine healing for yourself first. This heartbreak that you've been avoiding, you need to give yourself divine forgiveness for even falling into such a conundrum, you know? And once you can give yourself that divine forgiveness, divine healing follows. Again, integrity is the greatest protection. And stepping into your authority again, believing that you deserve your birthright activates a next level of protection. It says, imitating you run. So you could have some people imitating you. Here we go again with the rejection is God's protection. If you have someone trying to intimidate you, you may need to run. Throwing stuff in your face, bragging about certain things, you know. And again, they may not even know that they're doing it. It may be a subconscious thing. But, you know, it just is what it is. It's just the brain analyzes, but the heart knows. Okay? Trust your heart. Your heart knows what it needs to be fulfilled and whether it's receiving it or not. They do not have good intentions. And we have aunt here. Could have someone spreading negativity about you to other family members, perhaps an aunt. But just ground yourself in who you are. Stand your ground. You know what you need and what you deserve. You know you've walked with integrity. Alchemist in training. Continue to alchemize the energy. Says, fuck, you are fly. You are a fly motherfucker, okay? Recognize how great you are, how creative you are. Ground yourself. Give yourself permission to say no. Don't just accept breadcrumbs. You know? What's unfolding within you? Ask yourself, what's unfolding? Give yourself permission to say no. Give yourself permission to pivot. Yes, it may be heartbreaking, but allow it. You are loved. You got enough love within you to keep you pushing and see you through it. So keep friends close and enemies far away. You don't want that projection as an empath. You can't do that common saying of keep your enemies closer. Nah, that's dangerous to your energy as an empath. Make sure you do a resin smudge if you have some frankincense and myrrh. It says people are tired of this person's attempts to slander you. It's being revealed. Do this resin smudge because again, you're keeping your enemies far away. Yet and still, they may be projecting energy onto you, so you need to smudge your energy if you hadn't done that in a while. I know I hadn't done a smudge of my body, So make sure you do a resin smudge. It's a little bit more powerful than, I wouldn't say it's more powerful than sage smudge, but the smoke is more consistent and stronger, I feel like when I burn sage, it doesn't give me the full strength of smoke that I would like or prefer. It says take an objective approach to romance right now. Again, that's that heartbreak. It says see it, feel it, and imagine. Use your imagination during this during the heartbreak, whatever it is that you are experiencing heartbreak about. Imagine it being healed. Imagine that replacement coming in. Again, rejection is God's protection. We want to hold on to the known, afraid to release because of the uncertainties. But Replace that uncertainty with the certainty that Spirit is going to provide and bring you bigger and better. It always has, right? It always has. And there may be a situation where you feel like it can't get any better than this. And even that is breadcrumbs because of how low the bar has been set. Dream big, bitch. Dream big, bitch. Stop trying to make them like or respect you. Fuck them. Fuck them. Again, you've seen they have the capacity to love and to show respect and to show affection in a way that you would want them to show affection to you, but they hold it back. And that is a form of black magic, a form of keeping your self-esteem low, to keep being able to siphon your energy. But you need to see, feel, and imagine yourself growing beyond that. Elevating beyond that. It says emotions and desires sync up, empowering you to take steps that you hesitated to take in the past. Your emotions and your desires are syncing up. Okay, before they just came individually and it wasn't enough. You need your emotions and your desires to sync up to empower you to take the steps that you hesitated to take, which is perhaps releasing this because you were afraid of the heartbreak, but you know you deserve so much more. Stop giving your love out at a discounted rate. You lose some to gain all. You lose some to gain all. You stepping into your authority, you have all access to call on any energy at any time to protect, guide, bring you rest, and to help you recharge, etc. The dimensional golden gateway. That's that Metatron energy. So call on Metatron. Look through my videos. There should be the golden a title with the golden gateway. Or so if you're not familiar with the Metatron Golden Gateway, take a look at that video so you can get the visual and so on and so forth to help you to move forward and not be afraid of this heartbreak. You can imagine, see, feel, and imagine yourself in this dimensional golden gateway where all negative energy can be cleansed from you. You can do a meditation so that all negative energies can be cleansed, that you can be strengthened, you can find rest and recharge as you go through the heartbreak of releasing and accepting the rejection, just allowing it to happen, allowing it to unfold and come out stronger on the other side. All right, family, wishing you the best. I know it's been a tough inner battle, but you can do it. You deserve better. You deserve more. Don't be afraid to want more. You deserve so much more than what you've been allowing yourself, to receive, what you've been accepting. You deserve so much more. So much. All right, family, I love you. Hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Love you all. And until next time, peace. Before I used to be like, well, which way is next time? But I should know by the love and how it's backwards. I was doing it the right way. I was confused before. But that clicked a while ago. But anyway, I'm going for real.